Well, I think that's our collective challenge. I think Doc did a good job addressing that yesterday. We spoke with Ben for a long time, and they discussed what the next steps are going to be, and the reality is everyone has to look at themselves and figure out how to improve, and that includes all of us. So, you know, each player has areas they need to work on, and we're going to work on them.
One other question. Would you like, or is part of the plan for Ben to spend more time around here during the off season working on those things? I know he goes to California a lot.
For us, the focus is players and everyone putting in the work needed to make ourselves a championship team next year. I'm not focused personally on where it is. I'll leave that to Doc and Ben, but I think the important thing is that you get the work in and not where it is.
Hi, Darryl. I was wondering, are you confident the Sixers core trio, if you add a few role players, can win a championship, or is that something you're still trying to determine?
Well, I'd say we have an extremely good trio. I mean, you don't get the one seed without having extremely strong, top-end players. In terms of what's the best next step, they give us just 3 tools, free agency, trade, and draft, and we're going to figure out how to make the team better. The reality is, only one team is left standing every year, so it's a tough challenge, but we're going to give ourselves a very good chance this year. Our chance to win the title peaked pretty high this year. Doesn't choose to come here if this is a bad situation. I mean,
good afternoon.
2016 this league would love to be
June 22nd
situation with an MVP
2021
top player, an all-star.
Just listening to some sports commentators out of Philadelphia. It's been a terrible, disappointing about 48 hours, not quite 48 hours yet. But hopefully you can hear me better. I have an amplified microphone now. Shouldn't be any problem hearing me. I had hoped to have been back on. Sorry that I haven't been back on. But I've had a lot of dealing with a lot of things, of course, with my wife, who's still getting along just fine. Thankful for all the prayers. Thankful for everything that has transpired with her in the last 2 weeks. So I'll get that off for the first thing. Appreciate all the prayers. Now then, I need prayers for, I don't know, man. I got sucked back into this. I had said I wasn't going to have anything more to do with pro sports, that I was going to completely give up on them because I didn't think any man humanly possible should be making the money they're making. I mean, this is just $30 million a year. All the benefits, you get everything paid for, your meals, your transportation, your medical, plus you get $30 million. I mean, that's just that one. I mean, it's some higher paid than that. Astronomical. I mean, it's just off the chart and completely. So I said, well, I'm not going to. And then this year, my team, Philadelphia, comes back in there and look like they're really good. They get the home court. They go by the Wizards in 5 games. And then they ran up on what I'm going to call, I need a nickname for Trae Young. I don't know. But he's one bad little man, I can tell you. And they had no answer for him. Supposedly, Thibault and Simmons was going to shut him down. He got shut down to, I think, the lowest that he held him to was 24 points, but he was averaging over 30 points a game, and he's only like 5'10". He's even just a little taller than Iverson. So they got a dose of an Allen Iverson. Is what they got. Yeah, he's AI .2. I'll put that. He's AI .2, .20, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, Now that I've said that, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stomach the Sixers anymore, especially if they retain Simmons after. I mean, it's beyond dismal. A dismal performance would be, you can't be an all-star pro player if you're just getting rebounds and dishing out some assists. You have to shoot the ball. You're the point guard. Just like Charles Barkley said, you have the ball. You have to shoot it occasionally. Just take a shot every now and then. 4 points or 5 points in the game 7 when we really and truly need it. Just make the free throws. If you just make the free throws, we win the game. I think if they said if you made half of the free throws you took, we win by like 2 points. $30 million a year. Not $30 million total. You get $30 million next year. He done made $30 million this year. Been in the league, drafted by Philadelphia 5 years ago, and shooting 30-some% from the free throw line. I'm 64. Rheumatoid arthritis. COPD. Congestive heart failure. And I will guarantee you, I can shoot better than 30% from the line. Wave all the towels you want. Wave the banners. Woo, yee, woo. I will make at least, I'm going to say because it's been a while, I will say I'll make about right at 50%. Out of 20 shots, I'll probably make 10. Right at there. And I couldn't even count the 30 million. So I'm already dispersed about it. I don't want to hear more call-ins about Embiid because Embiid played like a warrior. Okay? The man had two bad knees. One had a torn meniscus, whatever you call it, cartilage. I've had a torn meniscus, and I tell you what, I don't know how he done it. I really don't. It was pain in every step when I had mine. Over 20 years ago, but I had maybe 25, but it was pain in every step, let alone pounding and jumping and. So he's a warrior. So I don't want to hear no. Number 25. No help, 25. That's what y'all call him. No help whatsoever. Passed up a dunk. They would have tied the ball game. Would have ignited the crowd. Dishes it off the thigh ball. He nearly gets decapitated. I'm sorry, people. I don't know. I guess if you're going to pay them that kind of money, they become spoilt little children. Give them anything they want, they become spoilt children. So, I said it before, and I don't know, you could maybe, on this other camera angle, you may be able to see the Philadelphia Eagle. It's a beach towel, actually. I'm going to be redoing this area. I've actually have just about all the equipment I need now. I am going to get me one more tower to do the DVDs on. I need another tower so that I don't end up getting too much on this one tower I have here, this extra one. So I'm going to get another one like it. It's a refurbished one. So, but yeah, I'm going to redo this room so that banner will be gone because I'm just about I'm DONE with pro sports. I've said it and said it and said it. My daughter, no, she's not over the Carson Wentz debacle. So it is. That's what Ben Simmons says. I am what I am. It is what it is. How can you feel that way? You should be in tears First off, you should be in tears knowing you let your fan base down, your team down, your teammates. Man, how can they even be contemplating? Just because you're 6'10" and athletic, that's a reason to bring you back. I don't know. I really and truly admire Ike Reese. But now even he was having second thoughts about, bringing him back. He first said, don't bring him back. Then he said, bring him back. Now he said, confusion is a mass in Philadelphia. Worse yet, there's robbery being committed in Philadelphia sports. Actually, in all sports, not only in Philadelphia. The whole professional sports venue is robbery. Strong arm robbery. Most people are in prison for strong arm robbery. Because when you can pay a man, I don't know how see Will, he's been in the drafted in 2017. Do the math. I think he's made so far $153 million. Just like the announcer said, they talked about all the teams that had went at least to the conference finals in that same span, and Philadelphia's not one of them. This is Atlanta's second one. They have one up-and-coming star in Trae Young. The rest of them, hell, nobody even heard of them. And this is their second trip, and Trae Young's a rookie. Boston's been there a few times. Cleveland. LeBron Cleveland, yeah, but Cleveland. Got to make a change. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm not going to sweat it because it's just way too much money involved. And I just don't want to.
Sitting down as a pupil, as a student.
All right, Ike.
As a student, and he's the teacher. When he's the one who's won the championship.
Ike Reese,
should be the other way
former
around.
Philadelphia Eagles linebacker,
You didn't have Ben Simmons,
who's a sports commentator on WIP Sports Philadelphia.
You had Danny Green, who can't move. You had to lose the game first
to make the reaction.
to make that adjustment. Then you did that. There are several other adjustments throughout the course of the series that Doc Rivers was just slow to do.
And that's another thing.
Taking Ben out late in games after he told us we don't know basketball.
I'm going to tell you this. I admire Doc Rivers.
Why would I do that?
He was a good ball player when he played.
Philly sits him.
He's won a championship with Boston. But he's now the current leader at 0-4 at Game 7s. This is his first Game 7 in Philadelphia. He must have had two in Los Angeles at the Clippers and one at Boston. So he's 0-4. He's at the top of the list. And they were all home games, I believe. So there's enough blame to go around, but boy, they sure don't mind taking the money. And a lot of y'all people out there say, "Well, I'm not worried." No, I'm not worried about it more either. And I'm sure that there's a lot of other things we should be talking about. No, I've got a lot going on, really more than what I would care to do, but I've got to try to do it as best I can. I've got to try to keep getting up and getting down as much as I can while I can. So, having said that, they were burning Ben Simmons jerseys after the game there on Sunday night in the parking lot. $200 jerseys going up in flames. So I don't take it to that because I don't buy the jerseys. I'm not spending $200 on a jersey. I've got a couple of Eagle hats. All right, then. I've got a couple of Eagle hats. A Sixers hat. Some old Sixers jerseys from back in the day. Bobby Jones and Gerald Dawkins and Julius Erving. And
he got swept in the first round last year. Oh, what was your expectation? Do you think we're going to go from the first round to the title? Well, but they are my expectations.
But anyway, I'll give a shout out here in a little bit. Billy Joe, I've tried to call you back Facebook Messenger and no response. I tried to call you on the phone, no response. Now, is there a problem with the phone up there? I'll come up there and check it out for you, get you straightened out, get you back on track. But I need to talk to you and everything. So, there. Now,
let's get one more in here. Is going to join us.
I guess there's plenty to talk about. There's a incident that happened in Luray today at the convenience store with a standoff. Man with a rifle, and I don't know if he was trying to hold up the store or what happened, but he must have had a death wish because I think the police came and, deputy sheriff or state police, SWAT team or whatever, but they finalized him. I'll put it that way. Priority 4 is a death, so. Page County is getting notorious here recently. That's 2 police shootings February, March, April, May, June, in 4 months. 4 months, 2 police shootings resulting in fatalities. Now, the one was completely justified. Already shot Officer Winham. And I don't know what happened during this incident. There's robbery, or holding hostage. I don't know what. I guess we'll know eventually later today, either on Channel 3 News or tomorrow newspaper, daily news record, whatever. We'll find out somewhere. But Facebook is about the only way you can find it. There's nothing at all on Channel 3 about it. Nothing. No breaking news, no nothing. Might be by now, but it wasn't an hour ago.
Certainly a Ben fan. We'll see what KOC has to say about that coming up next. What is this market out there?
They seem to be behind the 8 ball, so to speak. But anyway, I don't have a whole lot. I'm sorry I haven't been on here. I've got a little TV projects going on, doing some things for my wife, and since I have to do dishes now. I haven't done them in the last 2 days. My daughter's done. Now it's my turn to do the dishes, and I don't mind doing them. Our dishwasher's broke, so now I have to do them by hand, and I don't mind doing it. I put the gloves on, but I don't want to get tender hands. I like to keep my hands at least fairly rough, do a little bit of work when I have to. So I have to do this here later on. And now then, other than that, the weather report for Dover Hollow is we've had rain this morning, nice little rain, temperatures are cooled off, and it's very pleasant outside at the present time. Now, so having said that, I will now sign off from this terribly boring video that I had no clue what I was going to say. I got the other camera set up, and you probably think I'm just doing that for special effects. Actually, when I play that part of the video, there'll actually be some music introduced. So this is not going to be live. It's pre-recorded. Dover Hollow, Home AZ TV Studio 2021. Signing off. Everyone have a pleasant day. God bless you all, and stay safe. Take care.